Hey traders, just wanted to come back at you today, looking at Bitcoin, and then really just to see, just look around. We did this in the live stream yesterday. I thought it was pretty fun, and really it's kind of just exercise, helps you hone in on your harmonics. Remember the touch points, all the criteria that's needed to give you a valid one. And with this dip to the 88% retrace from your previous low to high, 88%. It pretty much makes this have to be X to A. Okay, if there was to be a harmonic that was to play out here, right? X to A. And so now I think we're working on B. All right, you could start at 38% retrace. You're beyond it. Excuse me, I'm like having to cough a lot. I don't know why I'm coughing so much more now today. 50% retrace, 61% retrace, and then the 78% retrace. All of these Fibonacci points, right? Remember, from your high point to low point, you've retraced 23%, 38%, 50% now. All right, at this moment, at this time, you can reverse your price action to the downside anytime. And we'll be looking, if once we do reverse, we'll be looking for that C leg, right? X, A, B, C. And there are just too many. We'll call this the way too early harmonic for Bitcoin, right? The future harmonic. And that's cool. They do that with like college football or NFL, like the way too early polls, like who's number one, right? Well, which harmonic is it going to be for Bitcoin in the way too early? All right. So if it stopped here and truly did reverse and break out bearishly and we started working on the C leg, there's many things that could happen here. It can go as low as 38% retrace, right? But then it can go all the way down, even here, go all the way down to a max of a 1414 fib extension before all harmonic ideas are extinguished. Okay, but it gets complicated, right? Because wherever we decide to pivot dictates pretty much which harmonic we were going to have. If we did run all the way down to a 1414 fib extension around 8800, the only pattern that would make, there's two actually. There's the cipher that the PCZ is at the 786, and then there is the shark, which is at a 113% retrace, which is another PCZ. This is where people would be taking shorts. But the argument is on any harmonic, if it developed, I think almost any harmonic is going to break us out of the downsloping channel at this point. Even if we made a lower low here. All right, any of them. And if you did that, that's fine. But like we've done it before where Bitcoin's broken out of downsloping structures. Hey man, look no further than back here. I mean, we did it. This was the way we had it charted for a long time, man. And so, we broke out and then we back tested, and this was a harmonic in itself right here. I think it was X to A to B to C, then went to D. Yeah, nearly a 786. The cipher, bearish cipher, on a breakout of a downsloping structure. All right, retrace 50% of the way. Fine, that was great. The pattern played out. It was completed. And then the bull trend continued on, right, once we broke out of this. Oh, beautiful touch lines. Remember that, chat? I know you do. It was beautiful, man. All right, so the same thing goes for if something happened like this here, where if you break out of a downsloping structure, you got to understand, like, even if it sells off violently and stays out of this channel, right, and back tests it, might be able to go for a very nice long, right? Where a lot of times in uptrends on bearish harmonics, people may not be going short at these PCZs. They may be waiting for them to play out and sell off, and then one might be taking entries at profit taking levels and layering in instead of layering out, right? Because one would expect, or not expect, but one would, just using common sense, if you're in a trend, when you break out of a structure that's lasted over 6 weeks, I believe. I mean, we're going on 2 months now. When you backtest, that's like good. That's where people reaccumulate, and we can run higher prices. So this is one idea, right, for the shark or the cipher. But there's also the idea of just the bat pattern, which is you can't get a 618. Excuse. And my God, man, we'll talk about the Gartley too. But, if we only went this high and then sold off, and we made a higher low, and we got as low as an 8.8, so between a 382 and a 886, this could go all the way down here. Good Lord, man. People think the end of the world coming right here. Right? 88.6% retrace from previous low. Okay, and the PCZ would be up at an 88% retrace. Okay, so that's one way to look at it. And then you've also got the Gartley. They could play. What if we rallied here one more time and hit the 618 before reversing our price action to the downside? Harmonic is about the same, where you can go from a 38% retrace all the way down to an 886, I believe. All right, and that the only difference of the Gartley here is really is that where B ends. Is it the 50% or the 618? The 6. I mean, that's like how. That's like why learning the criteria of these is so important, because like any change from different points can give you a completely different harmonic, which then can in turn change the different pivot points, right? In PCZs. If it was the Gartley, this is 786 PCZ, right? So it stems to, are we going to make, and then from there, all right, let's go back to the 50% for the crab, which I know we talked about a little bit last night. Remember, the crab doesn't go to the 618, it goes to 382, 50%. And it can go all the way down the 886, all the way up to the 382. Could be the first pivot point, all right? So anywhere in between, say 786, whatever. All right, this pattern up here. All right, 1618 is exactly where the PCZ is there. All right, and then you also have, I know it's crazy, man, the 786. And there's only one pattern that this can be, and this is the butterfly, to the bearish butterfly, where you want to make a higher low, 382 to 886 or so. And then the PCZ can be between the 1272 and the 1618. All right, so many different outcomes of harmonics here if it's to play out, if a harmonic is going to develop here. Now, of course, obviously, let it be known that, hey, we could just exceed the 1414 fib extension and just keep dumping, man. Sure, yes, you could. But the deeper we retrace, the higher the likelihood that the dump won't be near as bad. And that's just what happens, man. So, I mean, shallow retraces, you're looking to dump around 382. Those are the best for the bear flags, right? The performance starts suffering on these flags the deeper you retrace. Just because of how much deeper you have to go, right, to get to these areas. That's how much more work has to be put in for sellers. All right, so what do you think, chat? What pattern do you think we will develop? Man, will it be a 50%? I mean, there's just two right now. What I'm saying is there's not much going on right now, so at least it's good for us to put in a little work and just remember our harmonics. Remember how reliable they are when they actually do, they create themselves, and then they get to those PCZs. Their reliability is some of the strongest in the entire market. Like, of any pattern that exists out there, harmonics. That's why they're so wonderful, and I'm trying everything I can to bring them more to this space and make people more aware of them. Okay, and so if you think about it like this, if we were to make any kind of higher low here, oh boy, any kind of higher low harmonic right here. Well, we know that a higher low harmonic would make sense, right? Selling off all the way to like 10.2, right? Back testing the long-term uptrend Bitcoin has been in. All right, there's argument for that. Support, man. And so another thing, right? Price contraction on Bitcoin. This is just a very simple looking chart where you've got a little bit of higher lows going on right now. I mean, look, I could adjust this here and do that, sure, right? Where you get all the real touches, right? Multiple touches. You get a couple wicks there, but whatever, man. Either way, you understand that we're making higher lows. And so wherever you decided to have this, doesn't matter. I mean, you sell off here, make a lower low, there's still some sort of upsloping support between 1 and 2 here, right? So make that lower high for the cipher, right? X, A, B, C, D, right? Could still be good, man. Look. So 113% is the minimum, right around there. That is the minimum criteria for C for the cipher. And then the 786 up here. Right, so even making a lower low here, still doesn't kill you. You're still okay. Are you see what I'm saying? So a lot of things could happen right now. We're just waiting for the develop. Hey, we waited for the development here on the freaking cipher, the bearish cipher pattern, the bullish, or sorry, the bearish. This is the bearish cipher. This was the bearish bat that really became the cat because it made a cipher bat. It didn't reach the 886 up here. It's PCZ. It hit the 786, which was confluent with a 1618 fib extension, and that is with bearish divergence that on the 60-minute that. And hitting the top of a downsloping channel, right? Whatever. So, just looking for our next harmonic, man. I think it's way too early to determine which one it's going to be, but it's always fun theory crafting, looking at these things with you. Really appreciate your ear today. I'll let you get back to it. So, give me comments in the description below what you think we might do. And if you like the video, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. So until next time, respect the TA.